Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of the Bachelorette recap here on Couch Potato Queens. I'm Alex, and I'm joined by my co-host, Ken, as always.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight.
And we are joined by a very special guest, Miss Lauren Dupree, right here in the middle of us, our first in-person guest.
Fully vaxxed, baby.
Yes.
Vaxxed, waxed, and ready to relax.
Oh,
and,
hell yes.
No, vaxxed, waxed, and ready to talk about the Batch.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't see it coming.
That was unplanned. I swear.
I thought about it now.
Really was.
Oh no, is our sign on?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
It's blinking.
We're not on air yet.
How will you guys know?
Wow.
I didn't. Well, now it's all just lost.
Well,
There we go.
now you guys
Okay,
know
it's
we're
official.
on air. Now you know.
Yes, you can officially chat with us now.
Well, we are very excited to talk about this episode, and we're especially excited to talk about it with Lauren, because Lauren has not watched Bachelor or Bachelorette in a long time.
Yes.
So this is a fresh take, hot take on Bachelor right now.
Impressive rhyming. Yes.
Thank
I
you,
agree.
Bean. Thank you. Good to see you again from last week.
Yes, it's nice to
Yes.
see you again.
Yes.
I remember seeing that name and I'm like, B-Bean. That's my kind of person.
Oh yeah, you have a cat named Bean.
I do have a cat named Beanie. I do. She's my baby girl.
I love it. All right, so let's get into this episode. So we start out at our rose ceremony.
Oh, in
Yup.
the Christmas wrapping paper green dress.
Yes, I finally found someone who agrees with me that Katie's dress was, yes, better than previous dresses, but was weird.
I'm sorry. It's just the makeup was good. Dress, no. Continue. Sorry.
So we're back into like that weird part of the Bachelorette where we are getting no longer are we getting rose ceremonies at the end. We're getting them whenever ABC pleases.
Not okay.
Not about
I
it.
agree.
Not
I agree.
okay.
Lauren and I stopped watching The Bachelor around the same time, like when we were younger, when they were
Mhm.
still doing the standard format. So
No.
I'm glad that you appreciated that.
You need a rose ceremony at the end because you need to have a little bit of like a validation. But you don't have
Yes.
any. You don't have it for a full week. That can make someone go pure insane.
Yes, I agree. You need like a nice closure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
It's weird because I feel disoriented because then we watch it and I'm like, oh, it's done.
Like, wait, what happened?
And then there's all these random men after that.
Yes. And, like, I don't need to be thinking about what's going to happen on The Bachelor all week. Like, I should just know.
I know. I'm
gonna-
going to.
yeah.
I know. I didn't need to be like, please staying.
Yeah, because I do think about it, and it's just
Mm.
it's not something that needs to be taking up my space. Like, I'm gonna watch it regardless.
But that's how they get you.
I'm gonna watch it regardless.
That's just they're trying to get to the viewers that they are now, and it's not the same people anymore.
This is true.
you know.
Yeah.
This is very true.
Which is sad.
Yeah, we're getting older.
Yeah.
Learning how to use Twitter.
Oh my God. Y'all, if you are not live tweeting during The Bachelor or Bachelorette, what are you
I
even
feel like I've
doing?
been missing
You
out.
definitely need to. It is lit in there. It is.
Is that-
It's lit.
It's lit?
Yeah. That's
What was
what
that
kids are
one?
saying.
Wow.
That's
There
what
was
they
some
say.
things. There were some things tonight that were said. I was like, oh boy, these people they get crazy on the Twitter with the Bachelorette.
They
I tell
do.
you.
They do.
Well, let's get into the man of the hour. Let's talk about our BFF Carl here.
Yes.
Oh, Carl.
Because Carl did probably my favorite part of the episode was punching the air.
Yes. His shadow boxing.
I love, the thing about testosterone is it needs to be in a controlled environment. And when you got a man punching nobody, well, then things start to go astray, in my book.
I'm good with that assessment.
Oh my goodness. I was just like, Chantel said it last week when Chantel was on the podcast that they're going to screw around with this rose ceremony and put it at the beginning of the episode because they need to hold out longer for Carl.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, this guy's like wild. He's great TV. He's making things just bananas in the house.
Yep.
And the viewers want to see more of this craziness. So let's draw it out as long as we can.
Yep.
And they did.
Yeah, the first 45 minutes of the episode was Carl. 45 minutes. Like, that's half of the episode.
What I do want to ask you guys, though, is I guess when eventually they did call out Carl and they said, oh, like he's a jerk and he's the one who did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they call him out again during the rose ceremony. She like has to stop and leave and then tells Tayshia and Tay and Kay that
two hosts.
Yeah.
two hosts now and Lauren's disoriented.
Because every ship runs with two captains. That's an Office joke for anyone that watches The Office.
The moment they spent 20 to 30 minutes on last week's mess.
Yes,
I know.
That's exactly what they're doing, scrambling for content.
Yep. Scrambling for content for sure.
That's what you gotta do.
Absolutely. But so who do you think, because she did tell them that she was going to keep Carl before Michael was like, all of us guys have banded together Survivor style and we voted him off the island, just like you saw
on Twitter.
On Twitter.
Where it's lit.
Who do you think, and let us know in the comments, who do you think she was going to send home in his place? Like, who did she keep who was going to go home if Carl was going to stay?
Yeah, because Carl's gone and he wasn't supposed to be gone, so who got a spot?
Oh my goodness.
What do you think?
Would any of you pay for a motivational speech from Carl?
We were talking about that.
I really hope that he's on that thing that you use where we got blocked from the Plaths.
Oh my God, cameo?
Yeah, I want a cameo from Carl.
I guarantee you Carl's already on Cameo.
Please.
That's how you can tell.
How much would I pay for it?
That's how you can tell if a guy is not there for the right reasons.
If they're already on
Cameo.
I agree with that assessment as well.
Okay.
But who do we think was this leech? Who was the leech?
I think
who made it an extra week?
I think I have a few different theories. She said that she was surprised that she had such chemistry with Michael on their one-on-one date.
You think she would have sent Michael home?
She didn't know him yet. So maybe she was unsure and was like, okay, I'll take him out on a one-on-one now and to see if it's worth it because I was already unsure.
That's a big jump to go from going home to getting the one-on-one.
Well, I don't think so because she makes dramatic decisions. Or I think it could have been Aaron.
That's what, because he was the last one that she chose and you guys said that. I didn't watch last week, but he kind of seemed like he was like, Mom, we'll throw him into the pile, yes.
Yeah, maybe Aaron because Aaron and Cody had that drama.
Right.
I
think that's a more logical decision.
Yeah. Joseph is saying maybe Thomas, as we saw, they tried to make us feel that Thomas was the favorite to win.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I was surprised about what happened with Thomas this week because I did think he was a favorite to win, especially being shown as first out the limo. Like, we know that guy always has
some kind of story.
Yeah. And not usually this kind of story.
No. First out of the limo is usually like, we know they will remember this person, so we have to make them count.
Yeah. And
the fact that it's Thomas is kind of like a mind fuck to me.
It's not the story I would expect from him.
I know.
He's dirty nasty. I don't like him. We'll talk about him later.
Talk about him now, Lauren.
Yeah,
Why do you think he's dirty nasty?
When we are on the Couch Potato Queens podcast, we talk about what we want.
Yeah,
we are not following.
We are not linear.
Listen to me. And a lot of people, I don't know. I think my brother's busy, so I don't know if he's tuned in. But a lot of I promise this connects. A lot of people don't like Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. Okay. And I'll be the first to tell you that you're fucking wrong. I don't know if I'm supposed to swear.
Yeah, you're fine.
But you're wrong. That's okay. That's okay. The Academy disagrees with you as well as I do. But the little smiles, they're creepy because they're supposed to be, because he's the Joker. He's going into an asylum. He's crazy. He shot Robert De Niro in the face. Who would do that? Nobody, but he's crazy. Anyways, the boy smiles like he's losing his mind. He's like, he's like, I didn't know what to expect. Bro, I'm 28. This show's been on since I was 8. What? How do you not know what to expect? You're going to be in a room with a bunch of other weirdos, and then you're going to, all are weird. One likes a bunch of cats, and he kisses like he's attacking you. So that's okay. You know what? We're all passionate. We're all, you want to kiss. But at the end of the day, this guy's weird. He's weird. He smiles weird. Again, I have not seen any other episode of this season. But I'm a very good judge of character.
So y'all, you're getting it first here.
Yes.
Hot takes, fresh
I
out
need
the
water.
gate.
Yes.
No. And can I mention, listen, my boyfriend, yes, he's bald, but he has well, not right now, but he has a beard of the century when he has one. And the fucking the sideburns are crisp. He's good at shaving. This guy's sideburns look like someone drew them on with the pencil they found in the locker room bathroom in the high school. I don't want to hear about this guy.
Lauren, drag her. Drag her.
Who's Josh Murray? I wonder who Josh Murray is.
Thomas looks so
Look
much
it up.
like Josh Murray. It's eerie. Yeah, we'll look him up. Let's see who that
Let's
is.
see, I got it.
I feel like it's a Bachelor person. I think that Chantel told us about him last week.
Oh, probably. I forget who they
Let's
all
see.
are.
Yeah.
We had to learn who a new Bachelor guy was this week.
Okay.
That apparently.
Before
Josh Murray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get
before we
Rose
get
Ceremony.
into this date, because that's gonna be a whole conversation. I do want to say pour one out for bartender John.
We loved him.
I know.
Poor John.
Literally, like the
Sad.
light.
Oh, Josh Murray was a contestant on the 10th season of The Bachelor.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, we did talk
Oh,
about
we
him
did
last
talk
week.
Wait,
about
so
him.
who looks like Josh Murray?
Thomas.
Thomas.
Sure, I mean, I guess maybe, but
You're just like, no, I don't hate this guy, so he doesn't look like it.
I probably would hate him, but I don't know. I'm just trying to say, okay.
Oh, that's the other guy we met tonight.
Oh, Josh Murray was Nick's nemesis.
Wow, full circle there.
Full circle. Yeah, so I guess we can get into this now since Nick was brought
Yeah.
up.
We
So-
know, yeah. No more John.
No more John. Goodbye, John.
No more Carl.
Maybe we'll see you in paradise.
But you
The
are
fans
cute.
loved you.
Yes, that
Yeah.
would be great, and I would watch it because you are cute. I forgot to drink water after my passionate speech.
So we get into this group date, and right off the bat, these men are having a meltdown.
Oh.
It's like the meltdown of a century.
Like it was a bunch of 7-year-olds in a room.
Yes, it was bad.
It was bad. They are looking at their card, and it's like, I need truth, 100% honesty, ... And these, the collective hive mind starts panicking because there's no love.
Or
Love
heart.
They literally they were having a meltdown. DoorDash forgot their order.
Does it say love Katie?
What?
Well, look at it. Read it again.
Read it again.
Does it say heart Katie?
Is there an asterisk with it at the bottom?
Is there anything? No, it says ...
And then it cuts to confessional, and they're like, the card didn't even say love Katie.
I don't know how to go into this group date, you guys. I have no
It
idea.
was so bad. Oh my god.
It was like a bunch of little boys at a sleepover crying because they peed their beds and they're crying for their mama. That's what it seemed like.
I
It was
know.
bad.
I'm like, okay, these men need to chill. I'm all about them showing their emotion, and that was the point of the date. And I'm like, I guess that I get why she's doing it, maybe, but they're already right off the bat.
I would
coming
not
hot.
even have noticed.
I know.
You know who it's from. Why the fuck do I have to sign my name?
kinda
I probably
weird
would
that
have
she
used it
signs
as a
it.
napkin.
Right?
after.
It's you know,
weird.
you know who it's from.
Who else wrote this?
Tasha.
Chris Harrison.
Carl the whole time.
Carl.
What if?
Carl's just catfishing everyone.
Oh, now that would be a plot for the century.
Oh my goodness.
Bachelorette
That'd be great.
twist.
So we
Don't
get
you
into
love
this
it?
date, this group therapy date that is led by Nick.
Because he's
Qualified.
And not to mention forcing all of these fully grown men or just humans in general into a therapy session.
Yeah, to talk about what's the worst thing you've done.
So, Ken, you're a social worker.
I am. Thank you.
You're welcome. always gonna lift you up. Earlier today when we were setting up for the podcast, I was like, "Oh yeah, Ken, you're a social worker." She was like, "Thank you."
I was not really listening
Like
to this
what?
conversation. Just what came out.
Thanks. You're welcome. But as a social worker, like you have a degree in this.
Yeah.
Was that a healthy environment
No.
for these men to be talking about this and having this kind of
No.
like open conversation?
Not at all, because there was no validation or reinforcement from anyone behind it. There was no shared experience to bring like in their trauma to bring them there. So it wasn't like group therapy. And they didn't know it was coming.
No, you can't just force.
And where's the follow-up?
Exactly.
Like, this is a process.
Totally.
Yeah.
And there's no one there with any skill to know how to respond to what they're saying or to know if they need something.
That's what I kind of wanted to look up to see, like, if Nick, was that his name? If
Yeah.
he had
Any kind of
qualifications.
like, what is his job?
Not to mention,
will you let us
I don't
know in
think
the
so. Yeah,
comments
that's what they're good for.
if anyone in the
Oh.
comments knows
Our fans
what-
are really good at looking things up.
if Nick what is his job? What does he do?
Yeah,
Yeah, because I have a feeling it
besides
has
The Bachelor.
nothing to do with whatever was written on that clipboard.
yeah, what was on the clipboard and what was he writing?
Joseph says, like, what the fuck was this group day? I felt like the producers were looking for insecurities from the dudes and justifying Katie as the Bachelorette. She finished 12th place outside of top 10. Totally. I mean,
Yeah,
Katie, it was a weird pick for Bachelorette. I agree.
I very much agree.
I feel like they thought she was going to get more of a fan reaction just because she had like such a big like entrance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like everyone was like, oh, haha, like look at her entrance. But
And then she was the one to stand up for
yeah,
for some other girls.
but like I would have rather have seen Abby.
I would love to have seen Abby. Like,
Absolutely.
sorry, Katie, love you
I
too.
know.
You're fine, but
And
like,
she's doing fine. as the
yeah,
Bachelorette.
she's doing
fine.
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 But yeah, she's
I don't
fine.
think Nick has any qualifications. Last I heard,
Yeah.
he was a podcast host.
Okay.
Nick Vale is a former software salesman.
Yeah, he's definitely not qualified.
What?
And what was on the clipboard?
I literally tweeted. I was like,
I want to know.
this needs, especially once Katie started talking more about her experience with trigger warnings here, but with her experience with sexual assault
Mhm.
and everything. I'm like, this needs to be a discussion that is led by a professional. You shouldn't be asking people to talk about serious trauma for some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
we
so-
didn't hear all those. We only got to hear a couple of stories.
Yeah.
but- which is good. I'm glad they didn't show all of the stories.
Yeah, they
least.
were already
All of
heavy
them,
enough.
That would have been a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, you don't need to put them all on blast.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just felt like that wasn't.
It seemed kind of like a bit much. I mean,
It was.
like it's kind of like the same argument that like I was talking about last week about like the physical challenges where they make them like,
Yes.
fight.
Yes.
Where it's like I don't want to see that.
Wait,
I'm
what?
gonna- Oh yeah, they'll have
They have
challenges where they have to
wrestling.
like wrestle,
like mud wrestle.
Yeah.
Or
and I'm just like
box.
I don't
Mhm.
want to watch people be like forced into a situation. Like if
Yeah.
like later in the episode when we see vulnerable moments like come up,
That's great.
that's cool. But
That's
when
what
you
happens
force
in
somebody, it doesn't
relationships.
seem genuine.
no.
you know?
And I've never been like dating someone and they've asked me to wrestle someone to prove my love.
That's just
haven't?
weird.
I wrestle everybody.
Yeah. Teach their
Scott
own.
Pilgrim and their 7 evil
Yes,
exes up
yes.
in here.
Oh gosh.
After all these seasons,
Yeah.
now you expect 3 franchises to be professional. Totally.
Well,
Like,
expect no.
would like? Yes.
Wish yes.
There's hope.
We're just in like this like era where like we're talking about therapy, we're talking about how important it is for your mental health. I'm like, why couldn't they have just brought in a social worker
Or like a real therapist.
or like a real therapist or
Yeah.
just like anybody
got
with
the
any
money.
kind of
Yeah.
qualifications.
Like,
You know, I'm glad that they showed like they gave like resources afterwards. They showed the
did.
phone number.
Yeah.
They gave resources so it wasn't just all, you know, talk.
Yeah, they did something a little bit.
Yeah. But it was still
In case
kind
you were
of
triggered.
a little I don't want to say
Performative?
performative, but it was performative in the sense that they didn't create an actual safe space for these people. And I think that a lot of those stories deserved that,
Yeah.
you know, especially Katie's. Yeah,
Yeah.
they really did deserve that. Hi, Adam. It is so cute to see
Hi,
all of us
Adam.
together. Yes, it is. Hello.
I think we're
a bunch
cute.
of girls
Just a
sitting
bunch of
around,
girls sitting
talking
around.
about the drama on television.
Talking about the television drama.
Oh my God, don't get me started. Taylor Lautner.
Oh my goodness. I saw someone tweet during that because Hunter was there and they were like, wow, it's going to be really awkward when Hunter has to unveil to Katie that he becomes a werewolf when he's angry.
His name is Hunter.
I know.
Like, let's just put that out there.
That's wonderful. I didn't see that. Oh, that's great.
I mean, and like Katie Loki kind of looks like
Like Bella.
Bella.
I can see
or
it.
What's Kirsten?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Kristen
Stewart.
Or Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
They're kind of like off-brand.
We're hip with it.
Yeah. They're like off-brand celebrity couple moment.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I
are
mean?
very off-brand celebrity couple moment. Okay, I'm here for that
Oh,
now.
yeah.
You know?
Okay, we're rooting for Hunter.
We're Team Hunter. Guys.
Not
Still
me.
Team Trey, even
Yeah.
though he got no airtime.
Yeah.
But yeah, this group date was whack. I'm sorry. It was
Yeah.
weird.
It was very
Two
weird.
thumbs down.
Yeah, no, not about that.
Yeah,
group
and then
date.
there was so much drama afterward with the conversation with Thomas.
Yeah.
You
So,
know,
yeah, so in the group date, Thomas, his big reveal that his worst thing that he's done is that he has a lot of red flags. But he stops there. It's like, I've done some things. I have red flags.
again, he's the worst.
And then after the group date, during their little cocktail sesh, he again she's like, well, what are the red flags? Like you mentioned, you have red flags. Let's talk about them.
Merger.
And there's like nothing. He's just like, fear is like love, Katie, and I'm falling in love with you. And
So your red flags
And
are
they
that
make
you
out.
love me.
it's like he's afraid to love.
Mm-mm. No, his red
And,
flags are just the worst.
But
Like,
also
he's-
it's a good thing. And then
Oh.
it was just weird, but the guys were not here for it.
No, these guys are pissed. It's like they directed all of their Carl anger.
Mhm.
And I feel like this always happens in The Bachelor where there's like so much testosterone in the room where they have to be like, ooh, we're gonna like be men about like this one
Yes,
thing.
like who? Yes, like what do we protect Katie from next?
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
can't ever they can never just chill.
Yes, I would agree.
And I feel like they have to have like a common enemy or they're all just gonna fight each other.
Yes.
And
Just
so
gonna be
now
fighters
yes.
everywhere.
now the Carl anger is now Thomas anger, which I kind of agree with. Like Thomas is
It was
acting
weird.
whack.
Yeah, he's acting weird.
Like he's acting all over the place. So I'm kind
Yes.
of like, yeah, I kind of agree with
Yes.
this. But like, especially because he like interrupted again to go talk to her.
Oh
like,
my, yeah, when he was like pacing in the background, that was so uncomfortable.
That was
Oh my God.
rude.
I love that Katie like saw it. Like Aaron, who she was talking to at the time, like was getting distracted because he could like see it out of the corner of his eye, and he was like, "I'm sorry, I'm like losing track of where I'm at." And she's like, "No, it's fine. I see him. Just keep
Just
talking."
let him-
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know.
He does that.
Like they do that, like
Yes.
at least the seasons that I've seen, at least some of the episodes I've seen, like people do that where they're like, oh, well, like let me,
They do, yeah, just
Let me
not
do that.
so like
like you already have your time.
Awkwardly.
There's like 20 of us. Like, come on.
right. They all taking
I
time.
went to high school with the Carl. Nice dude. Okay.
Carl anger,
It's Carl with a K though.
It's Carl with a K.
the worst ones.
It's the mob pack mentality. Totally.
Yes.
The dudes by themselves can fight for favorite. Yeah, totally. Very
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good. Yeah, it's a very
Yeah,
good point.
Very good point.
I agree. It comes across as desperate too.
yeah.
I think it's pathetic.
Like,
Like, mind your own.
Though, when Michael stood up in the rose ceremony, he waited for an appropriate time.
I agree. I
Because
don't think that. Yeah,
He waited till after he
He
got
didn't-
his rose. So it wasn't like a desperate, like, I'm like trying to get my rose. It was like, I have mine. I just want to say because I care about you.
And I didn't get a chance
to tell you earlier.
Yeah.
Like that seemed level-headed.
Yeah, I agree, actually. I thought that was not too bad.
Michael A was the one that told her about
Michael P.
Michael P, the virgin.
Mike P.
I forget which one he is now.
You didn't really get to see him.
Oh, you didn't see him too much
Oh,
this
okay.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a virgin. They made him go on a sex date last week.
Mm-hmm.
Not like they had sex. Like they just talked about it a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is with
like
ABC and like forcing people to do stuff?
They had to convince Katie, who's like the king of sex, and he won because he outed himself as a virgin to her in a love letter.
Anyways,
you
should probably watch it. It's
should probably watch it and get caught up. It's cute.
It's very lovely.
Lovely.
It's a lovely moment on television. Yeah, but also
Thomas.
The one other person I want to talk about on this date was Catman Connor.
What did Catman Connor
Come
do
here.
again?
When he was like, I got drunk and I cheated on my girlfriend, and then she's like, oh my God, you're so brave.
Oh, yeah.
You're so brave for cheating and then realizing you did something wrong.
Like okay.
Like it is, yes. You are brave and strong for recognizing your addiction and facing it and overcoming it.
Yes, 100% that. Very that.
Yes.
But also
that wasn't the crux of his story was that he cheated on his girlfriend. Like that's what he was most concerned about.
Yeah.
And that was weird.
Did I ask you guys if I thought Michael could be called 2.0? I don't think that he's queer.
I don't think so either.
No, I think he's genuinely just religious.
Yep.
Who's Colton?
He's an old bachelor who ends up who was a virgin on his season and then came out as queer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I don't get that vibe from Michael, and I think that he is just religious. Like when he gave that whole speech, like it seemed genuine.
I agree.
You know,
Some people are like that.
Yeah. I've came from the church. That sounds like he did too. Yeah.
You know what? If Michael's queer, go live your best life, Michael.
Yeah, either way.
Get off the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
For real.
Have a better time.
You could be doing a lot of better things with your time right now, man.
Go have a better time somewhere else. But Catman Connor just kind of seemed a bit off, like with what he was saying. I'm glad that he opened up because it is hard to tell someone that, I guess.
It is, yeah.
Especially when you messed up like that.
Yeah,
right.
I think people can come back from it, and there is a way to tell your current partner that something like that happened, but it did just seem, again, a little performative.
Yes.
You're on TV. How's it gonna not be performative?
Right.
But then we do get in the cocktail party, we do get another one of our favorite things. We got a
kiss.
A Connor Catman kiss. That you want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
It looks like this.
And this is what America looks like.
And now you owe us $20 for watching that.
Thank you, Adam, for liking our Connor Catman kiss.
Needless to say,
and Lance Bass called BS on Colton being gay. He thinks Colton's only gay to get Netflix reality shows. Oh my God. Lance Bass is all over reality TV right now.
Lance Bass? Why?
Lance Bass is on every reality TV show for some reason right now. And I'm like, Lance Bass, just let this gay man be gay, please.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're not here to question people's sexuality.
Lance
Be you.
Please.
What, the NSYNC is over, so now you feel you gotta ruin everyone's life.
Please, Lance Bass, just go back to being on every reality TV show. Maybe they are learning to kiss together. Is Katie a good kisser?
I don't think so. I think Katie's half the problem.
Yeah, I think Katie's half the problem. I mean, she looked better later in the episode when she was kissing.
She looks okay when she's kissing Michael.
Yeah, the Michael on her solo date.
You have to give her credit though, because being attacked by Connor, you're not going to understand fully what the hell's going on to you.
Oh yeah,
this is true.
So,
maybe she thinks they like it.
He was literally like, "Come here."
He grabbed her face and then was just like, Oh,
Yeah.
like you not no.
That's
I don't know.
$20.
I don't know who taught this man. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You don't really. You just. I don't know.
You know, in
I
like
feel
a
bad. I
movie
feel
about high school, or no, I think I said it last week, on Mean Girls, when they're like sexually active band geeks, and it shows all the sexually active band geeks like, and Mean Girls, that's how they are.
Yes.
That's how they look.
Yeah.
I do think Katie's a weird kisser too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you. But pay attention now. You're gonna be watching.
Yes.
You're gonna be like,
It's
why?
weirder than Matt keeping his eyes open.
I know. I'm like, I never thought that I'd yearn
for someone to be
for
staring at me instead.
to go back to Matt, just like being like, while he's kissing people. But I really do miss that.
Yeah.
now. I'd rather
I
have that than
prefer
this. Back to training to go to space, Lance Bass.
That's right. He was an astronaut.
Totally.
Did you know that Lance Bass was one of my little girl crushes? Lance Bass and Usher.
Oh my god! And you turned out gay.
I know.
That's what happens.
Look at you go. Look at us go.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Maybe
Oh,
Lance Bass will
Lord.
like comment on our thing and be like, I
Yeah.
don't think so. Lance Bass, if you're watching, please tell us how gay we are.
I need your approval.
We need bobbleheads of you.
I
gay
agree,
because come on,
Adam.
Yes, please.
I agree.
Please. Yes. That's our signature move now.
Yes.
Let's
Oh goodness.
Jeez, let's talk about this this next date. We get our solo date next.
Yes. Oh, Connor got the rose on the group date, by the way.
Yeah, of course. Because she's like, wow, what a kiss.
Cat
How
made Connor.
invigorating.
Yep. Loved it.
Wow, that rocked my world.
Yeah, that kiss just really struck me to my core.
Wow.
I honestly don't remember the conversation.
I don't even remember what they said. He was just like,
It was like
really hard for me to cheat on my
yeah.
girlfriend. And she's like, wow, that must have been really hard for you
You're
to cheat on your
just
girlfriend.
such an inspiration to us all.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then they kiss like that. And then she's like, Rose?
For the love of God, just take it.
No,
Wait.
my name's Connor.
My name's Connor.
I just feel bad for all of Connor's middle school students. He's a middle school teacher.
Yeah, the math teacher.
Oh my
Who are
god.
watching this, they're just like,
Watching their
Can you
teacher
imagine
make
seeing your
out in a
teacher-
cat costume?
Oh,
You wore a full-on cat costume.
we'll show you the picture.
no.
It's wild.
Yes.
This character needs to go off the show.
I agree. I'm getting
It's getting
This
old.
character.
Yep.
He's a character. It's
Yep.
getting old. So we get into our one-on-one date, and it is with Michael, who we do find out early on that he lost his wife. And that's very sad.
It's terrible.
It is.
Sorry, that's just so
It
obvious.
was.
Yeah, it
But
is. It's very sad. Like, yeah.
Well, it was because we're going off of all this crazy drama that had just went down with Thomas, and then they cut right to that, and so it was kind of like,
It sounded like you're going to say something so much more dramatic.
Is that not
It was just very sad.
It was.
It's terrible though because he has a young child and
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
But
was sad. It is
Also, the Bachelorette for your next step. But hey, I'm not here to judge.
sad.
Yeah, we did see a tweet that was like, if I died, I would be mad if my husband went on the Bachelorette. And I'm like, wait.
Yeah, I would have been too.
I'd be
But-
like, no.
No, thank you.
The best part of Michael's date, in my opinion, is the very, very start of it. The date
Oh
card.
my god.
She
the date
flipped
card.
the dude
The
buggy.
date card is the best part of Michael's date because it does have a
Oh,
heart
yeah.
on it.
Yes.
I forgot about that part.
It says heart K.
So suck it, other men.
Yeah. You think they're jealous?
I'm sure they were.
I
I'm
think
sure
they were jealous.
someone
They were
punched
on
the
their
wall.
date, so they didn't see. But I'm sure
Oh,
they came back.
They
and
were
saw it.
told. Yeah.
I'm sure they came back from their date where they just got a fucking therapy session
Yup.
from an unqualified random ex-Bachelor Nation
Random man.
Yep. And then another sword in the back. They see the heart K for
Like,
Michael's
oh,
date
that should have been
card.
me.
Again, I'm sure
Yeah.
there was some yelling involved.
Yeah.
A couple cups may have been thrown.
Yeah, we get to this date with Michael, and the first thing that happens is Katie almost dies on the dune buggy.
Yeah.
She flipped it, and
She-
she's hanging there. The medic's like, oh no.
And then Michael proceeds to just get in the dune buggy. He had no idea that
And they
happened.
just keep letting her drive it too. And apparently it wasn't, because at first it flipped and everyone's like, oh my God. I'm like, it's a dune buggy. Like they're supposed to do that. But she actually broke it.
She broke
She
the
broke the
dune buggy.
mirror.
That's what they,
Oh, she
yeah.
did break
Yeah.
the mirror.
And I
No.
thought dune buggies weren't, if it's like safe to flip, they don't break. They're like bouncy.
Oh yeah, because it was
Yeah,
like,
they're supposed to
rounded.
bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a cage.
but
I don't
she
know
flipped
what
this
she
dune
did.
buggy so hard that it broke.
It broke. And then they just let her keep driving it with this guy.
Didn't even tell him.
They're like, no, this is the date,
Yeah.
so you're gonna have to get back in the
There's
dune
literally
buggy.
nothing else to do in this desert.
They're like, per your contract, you have to get back into this dune buggy.
For your contract.
And no, Michael can't drive.
No, it's you.
I don't know why he couldn't.
Yeah, why didn't he get to drive?
They usually let the other person like
Like
do
have
the
the
thing.
experience. Yeah,
I
like I
know.
want to drive this thing. I've ridden in plenty of things. I have seats. Let me drive.
Like, can I take a turn?
Oh my God. That was the funniest thing. I'm like, oh, they're going to let him drive because she flipped. No,
No.
she's getting into the driver's seat again.
There she goes.
And she didn't tell him until after.
She's like, I do have a confession.
I do
I
have a confession.
flipped it and almost killed myself.
I'm horrible at driving dune buggies, and we just drove around and went together. How funny.
And then he tells her that his wife died. So I bet she felt pretty bad about that.
I
She's
know.
just like, whoop.
Oop,
Like, oh shit, I almost just left your kid an orphan.
oop.
Oh.
Exactly. But they do have a good time on their date.
Yeah.
They kiss on the dune buggy. He touches her butt.
But little bit
Yeah,
of butt
They get really
touching.
into it. Then they go on their dinner date. And
Rooftop.
He opens rooftops and everything. Like, he opens up more
Yeah.
about his past with his wife, but he does end that conversation by saying probably the biggest declaration of the
Yeah, that
episode
was
as
nice.
to date, or the series as to date.
Mm-hmm.
The season, not series.
Yeah,
What am
the
I
series.
saying?
We don't know it that well.
What am I saying? The season.
Get it right. I don't-
The
it's
biggest
so hard to work
declaration of
with
the
her.
season. I know, I'm so professional. But he says that what a blessing that I get to fall in love twice.
And that was actually pretty fucking cute.
Yeah, that was wow.
It was
Yeah.
nice.
Because up until that point,
That's a
we
good
were kind of
perspective.
like, he's too good for her. He's too good for the show. I don't see this for them. But the fact that he said that, like, I don't think you just say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're talking about something as serious and traumatic as losing your past partner,
Mm-hmm.
mother of your child. You're not going to just throw some random woman into the middle of that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know? So I really do think we're going to see him go far.
Yeah.
100%.
How did you guys feel about them revealing to us Michael's story before he revealed it to Katie? Because it wasn't that, like, at the dinner, the way he told his story was so emotional and, like, dramatic, but we already knew what happened.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah, like, they told us that, like, and, like, he was talking to the guys about it. So we, like, real quick, like, 30-second clip, we learned that story well before the one-on-one, before we even knew he was going on the
Yeah,
one-on-one.
I did kind of find myself being like, oh, yeah, I know the ending to the story.
Right. So I didn't listen so much. Did you guys have any opinions about
Yeah,
that?
I
Yeah.
kind of wish that we would have gotten to hear it, like, organically, like Katie
Yeah.
did, and it would have had more of an impact for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that, like I said it earlier, that I think they know that people kind of start to zone out in the one-on-one dates because they're the most boring part because there's usually no drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not usually any blow-ups.
And so they're like,
two.
ooh, this is like a really important piece of information, so we're going to make sure we hit it twice so that it doesn't
Yeah.
get
I
overlooked.
can see that. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I could see like that happening, but also just bad storytelling on their part.
That's what I
So
thought.
yeah, but I am glad that she had a good reaction to that because that's like a really heavy thing to tell somebody.
Mhm.
And he said it in a way that made her comfortable and she reacted in a way that made him comfortable. So they seem to have a really good connection after
Yeah.
that.
Well, and did you catch that when he she gave him the rose. She like said she was giving it to his son too. Like every
Yeah.
rose I give you is for James too.
Mhm.
So
Oh.
We
cute.
have I see Michael going to hometown dates or family dates, whatever it's called this season for sure.
I see that
Yeah,
too.
100%. And what we were saying while we were watching is the only way that Michael's leaving the show is if he leaves.
Yeah.
If he's like, I'm not ready, or I'm not ready for my son to like,
Yes.
meet somebody else, or like,
Yes. Or I said my second guess was if Michael doesn't open up as quickly as Katie might want him to.
like if he starts to like shut down a little bit.
If he starts to shut down a little bit, and if we don't know how quickly Katie wants people to open up yet. She hasn't really had a chance to get to know people that well.
Mm-hmm.
So if he has some barriers, I could see her.
Yeah.
Like if it's barriers for 4 weeks in a row.
It's gonna take a lot to get him off the show, though.
Yeah, I think so too.
For sure.
I think so too.
And then we have. You all saw him touch her butt. You really pay attention to detail. Yes, we do. We see everything.
My niece was doing that to me last night.
She's like,
Mhm.
she's like trying to fight.
Yeah.
She's
She
like,
was.
me, you,
Yeah.
outside. Mm-mm.
Actually meant we were on
She's
the same
gonna punch
team.
you in the air.
We were
like-
actually on the same team. That's what it
Oh.
meant.
So she's like, we're me and you.
Yeah.
We're the same.
Yeah.
You can both punch the air
Yeah.
like Carl.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Personally, I'm still laughing at Kendra's mega dad joke. My bad. I almost put a child in orphan.
I knew he was gonna like that one too.
Whoop, my bad. Yeah.
Sorry.
But, I will
think
say-
about that being dark.
This was the best date of the season so far. It's been
Not the
amazing.
series?
Not the series.
The whole franchise is the best one.
Whole franchise, hands down.
Best one.
Hands
Best.
down. This
It's
is
the
it.
best.
I'll fight anybody who disagrees. Don't
Prove
at
me
me.
wrong.
Air.
Don't at me. Carl's been training me. But yeah, I think that she has the best connection with him right now
Yeah, I would agree.
because her and Greg connected over both of their dads passing, but this seemed more like vulnerable.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
Greg seemed like a little like brick wall about
About
her
the dad.
side.
Yeah,
of
her
things.
side of the dad's passing. Yes.
Yeah. So I guess let us know in the comments too. Right now, if you had to guess who are like final like 2-3 guys was gonna be.
If you know, do not.
Yeah,
tell
don't tell us spoilers.
I
But
hate spoilers.
what do you think? Like, who are you like? That guy, I see it for him. Even if it's like a weirdo who like hasn't gotten a lot of screen time, because sometimes they come out of nowhere.
Yeah, they try to do that too.
Yeah,
They do.
sometimes
never
they
know.
come out of nowhere. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Best date in the Bachelorette
Cinematic universe.
It's actually called Bachelor Nation.
Yeah.
Official branding. So.
I don't know.
We're trying to be as professional as possible. So if you guys could like keep to that,
Thank
I
you.
would appreciate it.
I like that Justin guy.
Oh my God, Justin's
Oh.
faces.
He has the best face.
He has the best faces.
He
I can't
definitely
make good
does.
faces.
He's like,
There you go. That's a Justin
Mhm.
face.
he's definitely pretty good. Yeah.
You got the eyes. You can do the bulging eyes thing.
He's just constantly judging, and I'm like, I'm here for this. You cannot get rid of Justin because he is the facial narrator of the season.
Yes.
Pretty good.
I won't know what to think without him.
I'm like, what are my opinions if Justin isn't
Yeah,
there?
I'm not sure. I'm always looking for reassurance from Justin.
Anytime
I
that
understand.
anytime Thomas is talking, there's just like cuts to Justin, and he's like,
You know what they should do? They should have like a second cam. So there's a box with just Justin's face.
the Justin cam.
Yeah. So we always get to see.
That'd be
his
cute.
reactions.
I love
It's just
that.
Thank
It's
you.
like Jim in the office. Just-
Bachelor Nation. If
Yes.
you're listening, recut
Yes.
the show.
He is like the Jim, the Jim of the office of the Bachelor.
He is. Yes,
100%.
he is. That's great.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Who-
Well, that's kind of funny because I saw a bunch of tweets that were calling Katie the Pam.
Oh my God!
And that she
Yeah.
means her Jim. Maybe that's our dark horse.
Oh my God! Yeah. That's our
Watch
dark
it
horse.
happen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Lauren's guess.
Justin. all
If
day.
Justin wins, you owe her $100.
I
Yeah.
think. Oh my god.
Anyone watching goes, Lauren, $100.
Yes.
Oh, look, we just lost someone.
Oh, they're like,
I think the final three would be Justin, Michael, and Connor B. Those are my guesses.
Catman.
Yeah.
Michael A.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
Mike
yeah.
And
B.
Justin. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I could see that. What do you think?
My top 3?
Yeah, like not your personal.
Yeah.
But who do you think is going to the end based on like editing?
Michael,
Virgin or dad?
Dad.
Yeah. We knew the answer to that.
I could see both.
I don't see Virgin staying that
Really?
long. I see him making it far, but not all the way.
Okay. We'll say Mike. And Virgin is Mike.
He won't go all the way.
Virgin's Mike, by the way. Michael, Dad. And maybe... I don't know. I feel like we're getting a lot of the drama guys right now. We're not seeing
Yeah.
a lot of our people who are going to make it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Based on like the next on, maybe Andrew.
Was he the one
The
who did the
football
fake British
player?
accent?
Yeah.
That's who I think too.
Yeah.
He'd be in mine.
Yeah, I think maybe him. And then I don't know how I feel about Greg because we're only on episode 3,
Yeah.
but maybe Greg.
It
Maybe.
seems like,
I don't know about him yet.
It seems like Greg is being set up to be a long-term person.
I think so too.
Like from the editing, I see Greg being someone they're like, you should care about him.
Yeah, I think so too. But at the same time, since we are only on episode 3 and he got the first impression rose in episode 1 and then the first date in episode 2,
Yeah.
they couldn't really edit him out much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they had to show us who
Yeah.
he was.
And it would be a gag to give him another one-on-one.
Right. And we didn't see him very much in this episode at all.
Totally.
Which means like maybe if we don't see him very much again, I think they're editing him out now. They
Yeah.
just had to show him because he was the first 2 episodes.
Yeah. It's true. No, I think that our final will be
That's what I don't like him.
I think our final will be Andrew. I guess Dad Michael.
I think Dad Michael could do it.
Yeah, I
Dad
think
Michael.
unless he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think Greg. I think Greg will be there.
Yeah, you think Craig will be there?
Just based on the editing of it all.
See him.
Yeah. At least that's what we're getting now. It could change. But
Things
then
change.
let's get into our superlatives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have
I didn't write mine down. I just
superlatives.
have to think about
I know.
them.
We just have to think about them off the top of our head. So we do superlatives every episode where we pick out what our top love connection is. This could be any moment, person, place, thing,
No.
whatever. It doesn't have to be who you think she's going to end up with. It could just be like, this was the moment.
Or you loved those shoes.
I loved that. That was the love connection. Best
Whatever.
moment or best person, best whatever. Top love connection.
Whatever you want.
And then we do our hot mess, which is the Hot Mess Express. What was just hot mess? Anything. Doesn't have to be a person. Could be just one word.
It could be the bad mics.
Could be the bad microphones constantly
Oh, I
picking
know
up
what
hunters.
it is. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say Hunter's sniffing. Get a tissue, buddy.
But it wasn't even a stitching. It had like a grunt behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Not good. Not a good look. Not good.
So let's get into our love connection. Ken, what was your top love connection of the episode?
oh gosh, my love connection. I had my Hot Mess Express ready. My love connection for the episode is going to be all of the guys. It's going to be the group of guys.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because the start of the episode, they all band together and get rid of Carl. And at the end of the episode, they all band together and are planning to get rid of Thomas.
I love it.
So that is my love connection. That's where I felt the biggest pull this episode was. It really was a lot about the relationship within the house.
Yeah.
There's the right word.
Yeah.
Adjective.
What is your love connection, Lauren?
I think I'm gonna go with the Michael A and her.
Yeah.
Just because, well, I mean, because you were saying that you didn't see a lot of chemistry with them, and I honestly didn't either. And just I think that it's cute that they both are hopeful for it
That's nice.
because of his past, and
Yeah.
she's very like, I would never feel insecure about that, and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. And who knows if it's gonna work out? But it was very like, I like how open and accepting that it was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
a
can
good
see that.
one. That's
I
like
agree.
we usually shit post
Yeah.
these, but that was a genuine one. I love
Yours
it.
was
very
genuine.
uncomfortable about love.
Yeah.
Well, yours was genuine though too, because that's honestly a good
It
one for
was.
the guys.
Yeah, no,
It
you guys
was.
both had good ones.
Thank you.
I guess my top love connection this week would have to be, this is kind of basic, but I guess it would be when Michael stood up and called everyone,
that's a
called
good
out
one.
Carl when he was
No,
like,
that's a good one.
he
That
waited.
is a good one.
I said it earlier, he waited till he got his rose,
Mhm.
and he didn't cause a fucking scene.
Yeah, he
It
just
didn't-
kind of did it nicely.
It didn't make him look desperate.
Yep, I agree.
Because it wasn't like I have to make sure I get my rose.
Yes.
He already had it.
Yes.
He already had it. He had nothing to lose. So
Yeah.
he's just like, I'm going to fucking say it then.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
what better time is he gonna do it? Carl hadn't gotten a rose yet, and he had to.
Mm-hmm.
He might have gotten a rose, and then what is he gonna do? Be
Exactly.
like, Katie, you made the wrong decision.
Yeah. So that was my top
Yeah.
love
Like that would
connection.
not have gone off well.
He nailed that. And I had to look that up, superlative, an exaggerated or hyperbolic expression of praise. Yeah, superlatives are like when you have like most likely to succeed in high school. Those are called like high school superlatives.
Yes.
Yes.
What did we say? Oh, that's what we call these superlatives.
Superlatives,
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
when did we say superlative?
But yeah, let us know what yours is. Oh, our top love connection from the Bean is my top love connection was Katie and the
Carl
exit,
and the exit
Carl and the exit limo. Oh my god. I also loved when Carl, they're like, you can say your goodbyes,
And
and
he just
everyone,
puts his back to her.
everyone just like did not say anything to Carl.
Yep. He like walked up, looked at Katie, then turned his back to her and like looked at the
So
guys.
stupid.
None of the guys came in.
Like,
said,
why would you do that?
And then just walked on.
Left. Just full on walked away. No, that's funny. Carl,
I love
yeah,
that.
the whole Carl moment, pretty
It was
Pretty
great.
chef's kiss.
Yes. Great ending for Carl.
Absolutely.
Great ending for Carl.
So let's get our next superlatives, our hot mess express.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. What was your hot mess express, Lauren? You can go ahead and get us started with this one.
Well, I've already mentioned it, but Connor B's kissing. I'm sorry,
That's a good one.
but
Yeah.
it looked like someone that like it was like a movie that like a film student was trying to direct, and they were trying to direct someone how to kiss and had no idea how.
Yeah. More passion.
More passion.
Wait,
Show
more,
your passion.
more chin, more chin. Get that chin in there. I hated it.
Chin.
And then Katie's like, I don't even remember my own name right now.
Rose.
Who am I and where am I and why?
Oh my god, yeah.
Literally,
love it.
literally.
I
love
feel
it.
like as
That's how I
long-
felt.
As long as Connor's in the game, he's always on the table for Hot Mess Express.
Yes, I agree.
Always.
I agree. He's been our hot mess more than once. We're on episode 3.
And
Oh,
so
God.
I want to say every episode.
Poor guy.
I think he's been included every episode. Yeah.
Everybody's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Ken, what is your hot mess?
My hot mess is it doesn't say love Katie. Wait, is there even a heart? Read it again.
That's a good one. Read it again.
Read it again.
Check. Are you sure it doesn't say heart, Katie?
They
Not
act-
even a heart.
They act like there was a full on fire.
Yes.
They're like,
Bunch of
And
chickens
the
with their head cut off.
firefighter trainee did nothing.
he didn't do anything. Our firefighter trainee just sat there and watched
Yeah.
everything burn.
You know? He's not getting paid for it. He ain't
Trainees don't.
Paid.
My hot mess would have to be. Oh man, I just had it and it's just gone. It's,
Oh,
it's
no.
exited from my mind. Oh no, it's back. I got it.
Choo
My
choo.
hot mess is that Trey, the love of my life, Trey, did not get more screen time. It was offensive. Not during my Pride Month will you take Trey away from my television screen.
Not on my watch.
How dare you? I want more Trey.
Yeah,
we,
me too.
we
You saw him in a
know.
white hoodie for like a second, and it was cute.
we saw him get mad. He was
Yeah.
like, I don't like these guys. And that was it.
Yeah, we didn't get to see more.
That was it. I'm
But
like,
he was like kindly mad.
yeah, he was like, I'm
Like
level-headedly angry.
Yeah.
Like,
But like
exactly. Was Colton a better kisser than Comedy?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes, he was, and it was awkward. That was awkward, but this is like hard to watch.
You remember Colton?
Yeah.
Oh.
This
What season was that?
This was hard to
Okay.
watch. Okay, Carter B, it's hard to watch.
He's very hard to watch.
It is very
Yeah.
hard to watch.
But hot mess for me. Not enough Trey. Bring him
Mm-mm.
back to the television screen. He's on the group date next week, so if he is not heavily featured, I will be upset.
yeah, me too.
I do feel that he will not last very long, so please
Yeah.
let us see him while he's here.
Yes, exactly. Like I don't care if he lasts long or not. I don't care about who wins. Just show me Trey.
Just show me Trey.
He's such a
That's all we
teddy
want.
bear.
That's all we want.
Such a teddy bear.
Anyways, it is that time now to plug ourselves now that we've full on had our meltdowns about trying not being on the screen enough and
There will be one
Carmen
every
and
week.
Thomas and all the men getting riled up. It is time to plug ourselves. So Lauren, thank you so much for being
Yes,
on the
thank
podcast
you.
today.
Thank
It was
you.
awesome to
Wonderful.
see
It was
you.
so much fun.
Let everyone know where they can find you.
Just basically Instagram. I do everything on Instagram. I normally do comedy, but I haven't. But I'll be back. to
Where will
doing
you
it.
be?
I got a new job and I have a baby, so it's
No,
hard
for
to
doing
juggle.
comedy. Where will
Oh
you
no,
be?
on Instagram. On Instagram. And then of course, sorry, when Planet Ant opens back
There you
up,
go.
I'll probably be there too. Which I'm wearing something from them.
There you go.
But yeah, when that happens. But yeah, just follow me on Instagram. I do all of my stuff there.
At Lauren Dupree, right
Yes.
there. Kim, where can everybody find you?
They can find me right here in my dining room every Monday at 10:15. Or they can find me on Instagram at ken.joy.yw and Twitter, which I am now like active on and tweeting live with the Bachelorette at ken_joy_yw.
And you can find me on Instagram at alexknowsitall.jpg, or you can find me on Twitter at alexknowsitall_, and I am also live tweeting during the episode. So come chat with me and Ken during the episode while we're watching before we come on here and chat with y'all live, because we'd love to get your reactions as it's happening. And as always, make sure that you, well, that's not the right one. As always, make sure that you follow us here on our channel, Couch Potato Queens. There it is.
Didn't lose it.
On our channel, Couch Potato Queens. Couch Potato Queens QWNZ on Twitter, and regular Couch Potato Queens on YouTube. Give us a like, subscribe. It really does help us out.
Yes, it does.
And also on Friday nights at 10:15, we will be going live to talk about Drag Race All-Stars 6 starting this week, episode 1 on Paramount Plus.
This week.
So make sure you tune in to chat with us live about that at 10:15 on Fridays, because it's going to be a wild, wild season, y'all. We're also going to be doing Big Brother if you watch that. It was so great talking to all of you guys.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for tuning in.
Lauren, thank you so much for being
Yes,
here.
thank you so much.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
we'll see you again soon.
Of course.
Oh my God. And thank you for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Woo.